is the second time I was giving my IIT JAM. The first time I gave it was in 2008 along with my BA Honours Maths, and I made a complete mess of myself. I used to study for 8 to 9, in fact more than that, at least 12 to 14 hours a day. And I studied very, very hard. I used to have, for one topic, 5 books in front of me, and I used to start solving, and I used to get stuck, and I used to ask my professors, and I was not enjoying. It slowly became a burden on me, that that feverishness that is there associated with the result. Oh my God, will I get through? Will I not? That started coming, and I neglected all my work, everything. This year, I did what is known as intelligence study. What I did was that this was the second time I was giving my IIT JAM for maths. And first time when I gave in 2008, I used to study for 8 to 14 hours every day. And I used to have different books. I was not affiliated to any coaching institute. I completely killed myself that time. I used to practice on my own. I used to run behind my teachers to get this, that answer. And slowly what happened was that everything became very scattered. There was too many books, very less time. And the speed with which I was doing was very slow. I neglected everything else. I stopped enjoying myself. I stopped enjoying studies. I kept on and skilled myself for that paper. So what happened by the end of it was that I got a rank only 225. And I was just wondering why did this happen. I was completely shattered with that. So I decided that no, I want to give it again. I'll take a year off. And this time that I linked myself with trajectory.com, because I believe that when you start anything, you need a teacher, you need somebody in your life who can properly direct you. They're professionals, they know what is good for you and how they can help you out. So this time I did quite the opposite. I used to study barely 2 to 3 hours every day, barely. And that's the way it should be. Don't kill yourself for any paper, for this or for civil. These are all competitive exams, anything can just happen. Keep that in mind. You might just give a fantastic, fabulous paper, you might end up with no rank, you might give a disastrous paper, you might just end up getting a rank, a good rank. So that doesn't mean you stop studying. Study, but keep yourself focused and relaxed. And that is a situation which the students don't come up with. Either they're too relaxed before they, months before they, or they're too focused. You have to have a proper balance. So when it comes to this, what really helped me was one. Before giving an exam, you have to have a good attitude. If you have a good attitude while you're preparing for a paper, even if you've taken a year off or 2 years off, then it will really help you. Okay, so in the sense, there were two things that really helped me. Two major things. One was faith in trajectory.com. I did everything what they told me to do. I never neglected anything. And secondly, what helped me was, at the end of it, was the art of living. It was the Yes Plus course that I had done, which many people don't know about, or they know that they're too lazy to do it. I had done the Yes Plus program. It is for the youth between 18 to 30, and that is the best thing that could happen to me. And I'll be very frank, I would have not cleared any paper, any rank, nothing, if I had not done this program, because it taught me meditation, and that is needed in today's world of stress and today's world of uncertainty. I did it. I used to practice my meditation. I used to volunteer in Yes Plus. I used to help, and very soon, hopefully, I'll give teachers soon. And I used to travel around places. So I was very irritated with me. He used to say, "What's wrong with you? You're not studying as much. Others are studying, and this and that." And I used to say, "It'll all happen." It's not that I never studied for IIT JAM this year. I studied. Whatever sir used to tell us, say, if we have a class today, his classes are for 4 to 5 hours, and many students can't sit at a stretch. They say we can't study for 3 hours at a stretch. We study for 10-15 minutes, then we want a half an hour break. That's the thing. That is where only and only meditation can help you. No amount of scolding can help you. When your mind is totally relaxed, when you can sit in a place, that will only come with meditation. That helped me a lot. That really helped me a lot. Because by the end of the day, there were times when I had to study till 2 o'clock at night. There were portions that were left, I had to do it. So that only helped, that only came because I had practiced a lot of meditation. I had practiced certain activities, certain, what is known as pranayams. That really helped. It's all scientific. So when sir used to have take classes over here, it used to be for 4 to 5 hours at a stretch. He used to give us some homework by the end of the day. I used to go back, I used to revise what he's done, and I used to do the work, and that would take only 3 hours. That's how I went. When he used to tell us that after so and so date you'll have a test series paper, I used to study for that. Never did anything extra of my own, offbeat of what trajectory is telling you to do. I used to just follow them. That they tell me to do this, I used to do this. And it used to happen very quickly because my mind started grasping very quickly because it was more focused and relaxed, and that came by meditation. So both started complementing each other, and that's how it went. Till the end, that's how it went. By the end of it, I was not referring to any new books, just revising what I was doing. Books that I refer to, not many. Trajectory.com, the Trajectory Education Coaching Institute, provided us with study material in which there were a variety of questions they had given from various books. They had collected it from various books and the previous JAM papers. They were more than enough for me. But in certain topics, I refer to, for algebra, I think, I know and I believe Herstein is the best. So if you are able to do that, Herstein, it's a red color book, it's for modern algebra. You'll definitely crack your algebra portion also. I didn't do it very seriously, but if I had done it, I know the questions were very similar. You'll be able to crack it. Herstein is a very good book. For differential and vector calculus and integral calculus, Vasishtha is what I did, and Sir's notes were more than enough. There was no need to do extra from there, because you know what happens in applied, somewhere the pattern of questions, even if it is not 100% same, but 90 to 85% it will be same. So you will be able to attempt it properly. So where exactly you need a variety of questions would be algebra, stuff like algebra. But for your applied portion, I think Vasishtha and Sir's notes and the variety of questions that he had picked up from different books were more than enough. I didn't have to go hunting. What happens is that during exam time, if you have to do books, do it in the beginning of the year. Say if you started coaching in July, between July and December, you want to do different books, you can go on doing different books. Each book is going to help you. But after December, January, February, March, April, if you think you're going to do books then I think it's a very bad idea. Because that time you should, revise and start practicing questions that you've already done. There's no point doing new books that time. So that was about books. And what students should, there is trajectory.in would have all the kind of question papers and test series papers. You take questions from there. Don't overburden yourself. Don't make it a do or die situation for yourself. Just prepare with a lot of ease. Take questions from trajectory.in. You've got the test paper series. Do the previous JAM papers. And Vasishtha would be a good book. Herstein is a very, very good book for algebra. Finish those questions of those sorts by December, and after that start revising. Thank you.